Good morning all and welcome to Tungsten Management's vlog. So we are still in the corona lockdown, but it doesn't mean that the Tungsten Management Group has stopped its wheels turning and the clogs turning in the company. So I've been busy doing stuff, as I said in the vlog before, doing things that I never really had time for or never had the opportunity to sit back and really look at the company. So I've been looking at the website. I continue to have my weekly training sessions with my developer, along with some other people in the community they've built that all share the same platform. So I've been sorting out my blogs. I've got nearly 80 blogs on there now, which this vlog will actually go on and you can find it there. So I've categorised them all. There's a lot of topics I've covered, such as auctions, women in business, obviously these vlogs, how to dress a home. There's loads and loads of things. So I put them all into categories now, so it'll be a lot easier for people to find. I've also started working on locations where Tungsten operates. So when I first started doing this, I thought, well, we only operate in Gillingham. But when I kind of thought about it a bit more, Gillingham can be broken down into a lot of different local areas. There's obviously the county of Medway. So I've worked quite hard trying to list out all different things of the location. I've learned quite a lot actually. So I have to write about the history of the area, why people want to invest there, why you want to move over to tenant, and I've actually quite enjoyed it. Also written another page on who we can help. So the majority of our tenants that we have, we now have over 25 rooms, are in the NHS, but there are other businesses in the area which we could also help. So there's a prison, so I've done a page for prison officers. We are just over 40 minutes away from central London on the trains, so again perfect for a commuter. So I really worked hard on the website, doing lots of posting and little social posts and scheduling those out, so hopefully people can understand and read more about what we do and where we operate. So I hope you guys find that interesting. We've also still working on the Investors Project. Obviously Corona has slowed everything down a bit, but we've been really mindful of the people that work for us and keeping them safe. So instead of having lots of trades in at once, we've been able to have the plumbers in, they leave, then we might have the carpenters in, they leave, the painters have been in, they leave, and the carpet guys have been in. So everyone has been going in their own trades, in isolation of their own, and I'm pleased to say that we actually have now got the two flats on the market. So we're using a new agent who we've never used before. So they're busy over the weekend, again in isolation, taking photos and floor plans, and now have the listings out. We've had a great response, and we actually think we might have the two flats rented already, which will be a record because it only went online yesterday. They're a great set of flats. We still have things to do, which is why we can't actually let them still. Due to Corona, the utilities appointments got cancelled, so hopefully electric is going to be sorted today. The gas and the water I have to chase up after I speak to you guys, and then we're going to get the building control to sign off the buildings. We couldn't get this done initially when they came on last week because we had no power to the flats, which means they couldn't test the fire alarms. So everything else is all done. So it's just that, so I hope that's going to be a really quick meeting I'm going to schedule next week. Also got to do soundproofing for the flats before they come. Once got that, get the EPCs done, hopefully get the utilities, and then get the gas certs and the electricity certifications, and then get someone in their new home, which would be brilliant because the investor obviously itching to get their money coming back through the rent. As I said before, I am busy looking at auctions, had a bit more time on my hands. So when Mason is up having a nap, I've been looking at some auctions. I pretended last month to go to an auction. I hadn't seen the properties, obviously wasn't going to buy. It was really interesting to see how much it went for and sort of the speed and when people were bidding. So definitely when we're allowed to go out again, I'm going to start looking at auctions, potentially looking at other areas, considering like Herne Bay, Ramsgate, so staying along the east coast of England where we are at the moment. So yeah. I'm going to have a keep looking at auctions. Want to find our next project. We've still got Mills Terrace in the pipeline, but again that's been put on hold because we haven't been able to get the valuers out. But hopefully again when the world opens up, we will be able to get the values out there and progress with that purchase. But just looking for our next HMO. The investor's really happy when he went down and visited the properties. He wants to go again once he can refinance the money, and yeah, he wants to go again, and also wants us to help look for something potentially on the coast for him. So really good. Had a coronavirus isolation. Being completely selfish has been good for us. Luckily, me and my family haven't been affected by it at all. The only effect we've had is we've had more time on our hands. So it means we spent more time together with the family, gone on some lovely walks, discovered some more green areas that we didn't know was surrounding our house, even though we've been here for 10 years. And also I spent more time on the company doing things that I've always wanted to do, but always thought I didn't have time. Now I realise that I do have time, and maybe some things I was doing before were things that not necessarily had to be done. So from coronavirus lockdown, I've learned a lot. Obviously really upsetting about what's going on in the outside of my little bubble, but in the bubble of Tungsten Management Group, we're doing really well. So I just hope everyone else is doing equally as well, and everyone's staying safe, and hopefully we'll be able to come back to you next month and say we've been out at auctions, we've been able to view places. Hopefully I've been to Devon to see the family because I'm itching to go down and see my parents and my new nephew. So yeah, hopefully next time you see me, normality has resumed. But guys, as always, you can follow us on Facebook. So it's Emma Clark on Facebook, or Tungsten Management Group. Twitter, we're at Tungsten_MG, and on Instagram we are Tungsten MG. Guys, I hope you find these videos useful and you get to know me as an individual and get to know my family. So you won't be seeing Mason today because he is having a nap, which I hope he stays up there for a while because I've got lots to do today. But yeah, guys, we'll see you next month, and yeah, take care. See you later.